Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the first half of July of 2020 reading. July 1st through the 15th, somewhere around there. I'm going to start with the Gateway Oracle deck by Denise Lynn, and then we'll clarify from there. I'm going to start out with the circle spread, so here we go. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless whichever Taurus energy I'm reading for, with clearly defined messages regarding the first half of July of 2020. Okay. So the card in the center of the circle spread is Mending Bridges. I feel like a Taurus just went, Yep, it's time to heal rifts and to become a mender in the lives of others. Whatever you have learned about through your difficult times, how are you going to mend bridges with whomever was involved in the difficult times? And now share your wisdom and knowledge to help mend the hearts of those whom are where you are no longer, right? What you went through, Taurus, in order to help others. So help yourself by healing rifts. Some of you will be healing those rifts in the beginning of July of 2020. Now, in the thoughts position of the circle spread, we have sharing of yourself. I am an incredibly generous human being. I'm going to share with myself the things that I went through and how I can protect others from walking the same journey that I did. That's your spiritual advice in the first half of July of 2020. Now, in the relationship sector, to another or others, Spirit is saying, go with the flow of the universe. The universe is trying to guide you. Do not get in your own way when it comes to another or others in the first half of July of 2020. In the creative aspects position of the circle spread, it is about creating that which you really enjoy doing, right? We were sent here to discover our soul purpose, because it's our soul purpose, our unique talents and skills that has the energy within us to become a star. Beyonce figured out her soul purpose, and now she enjoys what she's doing day to day. And that's what we're all being guided to discover within ourselves, collectively even at this time. It's about an evolution, a spiritual evolution of, I'm not going to work under this CEO, but I'm going to become my own CEO. Everybody's landing on the same internet platform. And now is the time for each of us to dig deep and figure out what is it that I'm enthusiastic about? How can I teach or learn more about that so that I can embrace life's boundless possibilities, right? Once we go with the flow and we recognize our purpose, we try different ideas and we continue to go until we do what? Until in the actions position of the circle spread, we break old barriers that were blocking us or blocking you, Taurus. So see those thorny branches? It is time to take action with an understanding in the first half of July of 2020, Taurus, that you can expand beyond old limitations and now step into the energy of joy and freedom. So you're going to be taking action. It may take until the week of the 8th of July of 2020, but you're going to recognize, Taurus, that by mid-July of 2020, that you have expanded beyond old barriers. Now, we need to remember the infinity symbol. Am I going to continue to repeat unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles, or am I going to take that wisdom and teach others and inspire others in some way? That's where the barriers lie, and it's up to you to crawl beneath and in between these thorns and move beyond old circumstances and situations, to take action in the creative aspects of the circle spread and to trust your intuition. What are you being guided to discover within yourself? Keep a journal, write those things down. You are now a mender. And you need to share of yourself and go with the flow and take action into where Spirit is trying to guide you for. This card says, with the keyhole, My life is truly guided. Spirit's guiding each of us to discover our purpose, but we get off track when it comes to the areas of temptation or obsession. So we're all being put on in the opportunity energies of obtaining enough courage to move forward. So subconsciously, this Taurus that I'm reading for during this general reading is going to recognize that they have strong, valiant, and courageous energies. Courageous energies enough to heal old rifts and to start to go with the flow in the universe towards where you can share yourself and take action to break through barriers, as your life is being truly guided right now, and Spirit's trying to ignite that courage within you. For in the day-to-day aspects position, each of those rocks represented a heavy burden, difficulties in your life, but now, Taurus, you can climb above and stand firm in who you are now. Who are you day to day? Tell yourself, I am noble, I am brave, and I am strong. I am a mender, and I'm going to take action to enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities so that I can break through old barriers and step into the journey by which Spirit has been trying to guide me all along. For if I go with the flow and I mend old rifts, as I start to help others, I'm going to feel this courageous energy within me. I need to stand firm when it comes to taking action. So in the inner strengths position, look at this. Spirit's giving you the strength to stand on that pile of rocks and to recognize that you will be exceeding your own expectations by mid-July of 2020 if you followed Spirit's advice and mended rifts. If you followed Spirit's advice and pushed beyond old limitations and now step into joy and freedom because of the wisdom you have obtained and how you can share of yourself, your difficulties, into a path that was meant to be, your spiritual path, your soul purpose energy. So in a 3-card summary to my right, we've got the first couple cards representing just the very beginning of July of 2020. So the advice here is to cherish yourself and to open up to love, to communicate with others, and to now embrace your future. For you can make a difference in the lives of others, and you can cultivate great prosperity if you reveal that inner radiance that people want to see from deep within you. So in the first week of July of 2020, we have someone here recognizing an adventure, traveling and moving towards something new that they can give birth to. This could be a new job, a new home, a new location, a new direction. The card of giving birth says, I'm bringing forth new and dynamic energy. I am enthusiastically taking action in the first half of July because I believe in magic. True magic is happening in my life as I take action and stand firm with myself that I will not be stuck by old barriers. And by mid-July of 2020, look at this, your dreams are coming true. You are manifesting joy, and you are soaring into that joy as you launch new journeys, goals, intentions, ideas, or directions, maybe even connections. It is about simplifying your life, stepping into stillness like the collective, and listening to your heart, getting clear with yourself, listening to your intuition emotionally, knowing that the signs and synchronicities you are feeling within, ideas, hobbies, gifts, talents, skills, new financial directions, you are being guided right now to exceed your expectations, but you've got to break the barriers of the past, to go beyond limitations, so you can step into and through this keyhole of joy and freedom. Trust your intuition. Spirit's going to give you the key to stepping into a new path and understanding that once you know what the dreams are that you want to manifest, that Spirit is helping and is walking with you. Heck, Spirit may be carrying you through this process So give thanks day to day, knowing that Spirit's going to help you to exceed your expectations, that you can now step beyond limited barriers and become a mender in the lives of others. Okay, so for clarification, I'm bringing in the Lenormand deck by Ciro Marsetti. Yes, so the very beginning of July of 2020, Taurus, is about the lily energy. Spirit is going to bring you, like I just said, signs and synchronicities regarding your long-term future. It's about obtaining knowledge. Knowledge is wisdom. Recognizing the wisdom you have learned about yourself in a difficult way, but now creating a long-term future by being a mender in the lives of others. It's time to bring in old unhealthy patterns, behaviors, and cycles to an end. You have the strength of the death card to do this in your thoughts during the first couple weeks of July of 2020, Taurus. It is time to share of yourself, your incredibly generous self, and to go with the flow in the relation to another or others. Some of you in the first half of July of 2020 are going to be traveling. Look at this, 2 boats. Maybe you're going to be getting on a boat, or you're going to just be traveling into a new direction because you recognize that you brought old barriers to an end that blocked you from freedom and happiness. So in the the creative aspects position, it's about taking action to recognize your soul purpose. What were you sent to this earth to do? I gave my son, who was very artistic, a tattoo kit, and he went and started creating his own business. So it's about getting the supplies, getting the ideas, planning your future ahead. Yeah, because we have someone here not taking action. This is what I feel. Some are going to sit there and they're going to repeat old unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or you're just being guided to take action, to sit there and think about what were the barriers that were limiting me from enjoying joy in my life. For now, I'm going to take action to trust in my intuition as I pray to Spirit for a perfect connection, circumstance, situation for me to recognize what my personal purpose is: writing, drawing, painting, doing photography, pottery, poetry, and so on. Emotionally, we have someone who's feeling like this fox energy is trying to sneak away from a situation so that you can go into the direction of where Spirit's trying to guide you now. Somebody here is needing to bring an end to anyone that has sly, cunning, or manipulative behavior. Share a new part of yourself and bring that old part that wasn't working to an end. For you're going to have the strength to break free from these barriers. And Spirit's going to ignite courage. In fact, Spirit's saying subconsciously, maybe it will be around the 2nd of July of 2020 where some of you recognize success. We got the 6 of diamonds or pentacles or coins. And Spirit's saying with the 4-leaf clover, we are guiding you into the path that is lucky and is blessed. And that's what this courage is going to be about. For as you mend bridges with others and figure out how you can take your knowledge and wisdom into the direction where you can heal others with your knowledge. In the day-to-day aspects position, it's about standing firm with yourself, recognizing that each of those rocks you have conquered were very difficult experiences, people, places, and circumstances. But trust that when the beautiful, magical, golden compass shows up, Taurus, that Spirit is going to be bringing you signs in the day-to-day aspects position, day-to-day, regarding the highest, best path for you. Stand firm, take action, mend bridges, and know that Spirit's giving you the strength by mid-July of 2020 to exceed old expectations, to make new wishes come true as you connect with others, as you pray to Spirit. Spirit, when the star card shows up, is helping for you to shine like a star as you mend old bridges, as you push beyond barriers that no longer serve you. Maybe some of you single Tauruses, you're waiting on someone who's at a distance or who by which may be acting distant. And if that's the case, trust your intuition. They have sly, cunning, and manipulative behaviors of the fox. It's time to mend bridges and ignite your courage when it comes to a new direction. Believe in the magic of what you're giving birth to at this time, for Spirit wants to help you to make those wishes come true. Beautiful. Where you can, look at that. soar into joy, like we talked about before. Childlike wonder fills my life. Maybe this is working with children, helping children. That's what you're being called to do and discover within yourself. Now, I am going to close by bringing in the Wisdom of the House of Night deck by PC Cast, Collect, Bear, and Read. I have a feeling that someone here is wondering about a relationship, wanting to make a wish come true with someone who's at a distance, needing to break barriers by bringing an end to a situation. Please clarify. Okay, we had a couple cards jump. Okay, so there is a bit of a warning here at the beginning of July of 2020, Taurus. When it comes to the cycle's energy, this is about repeating old unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles in order to achieve fulfillment. But this is about recognizing those unhealthy behaviors or cycles so you can stop them in their tracks and do something completely different where you can obtain wisdom, share your wisdom, heal old rifts, and mend situations. For as you do, you're going to recognize greater fulfillment in your life. As you bring an end to those barriers, you are going to be able to share yourself, your ideas, your experiences with another or others during the first half of July of 2020. We're in the thoughts position. You have the reminder energy. This is about the tombstone that says, don't forget. Don't forget what happened in the past when something came to an end and why it came to an end. For in relation to another or others, I feel in the first half of July of 2020, there will be or a desire to travel or move into a new direction. So Spirit's saying, have hope if someone's acting a little distant. There's a lot of things for them to consider as well. And sometimes we only think about what we're hoping for. There is some form of lesson that needs to come to an end so that you can take action to move into the right connection, circumstance, or situation. For some of you, you're wanting to take action to come together with someone who feels like a soulmate connection. And a couple things are popping up here. Some of you have to, or not have to, are being guided to bring a situation to a conclusion if you're dealing with someone who you know should not be trusted. For others, some of you, as you take action to recognize your soul's purpose and put your energy into the area of creativity, you will be able to bring old situations and circumstances to a conclusion. So in the actions position, this person's thinking about, how do I break barriers? This person may be thinking about someone at a distance and how to break old barriers of unhealthy people, places, circumstances, addictions, and etc., obsessions. Having the strength to understand, and you will be understanding, Taurus, whichever course I'm reading for during this general reading, that by mid-July of 2020, you can either summon someone or something into your path, or you can say, no, I will not summon in old situations and circumstances, but I am going to go beyond these limitations. I'm going to trust my intuition when someone is manipulative. And instead, I'm going to put my emotions into loving me. Loving me. I'm going to feel and use this ignitive courage to move into a path that is blessed and lucky for me. So they're sending in the High Priestess of Fire for you, Taurus, in the first half of July of 2020 to put your energy and courage into travel, forward movement, and the creativity of things in your own personal journey. For some, you thought the situation was love, but there is someone that I think you need to let go of, at least for now, and that will, of course, require a personal reading. Now, in the day-to-day aspects position, we do have you being guided by Spirit into a higher, better person, place, circumstance, situation. So stand firm when it comes to others and know that the High Priestess of Air will help for you to bring a quick and swift conclusion to situation, even if you don't feel strong enough to do so yourself. Someone here may feel like there was a more fulfilling path with someone, but they're recognizing or are being nudged to recognize that they will not provide you the fulfillment that you are hoping for. So in the inner strength position, Spirit's giving you the strength to make new wishes come true in your own personal journey so that you can exceed expectations. Exceed expectations, okay? When you share of yourself, this is what's most important. It isn't about really a lot about partnership here. There's self-discovery that is taking place in the first half of July for you. With the understanding energies, I feel like this Taurus by mid-July of 2020 is going to recognize some form of spiritual understanding that they can exceed their expectations and make new dreams come true. They can either summon in those old situations or they can block themselves from old limitations, old barriers, things that left you in a state of unhealthiness. Wow. Yep, it's time to be honest with yourself about something maybe that was once very attractive, but to come out of denial when it comes to someone who doesn't see things from the same perspective. For a single Taurus, I see lust and I see deception. Yeah, so if you want information about that, or if other messages here have resonated for you and you'd like your own personal reading, feel free to write me at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. I offer a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, and yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video. I am still offering the Now Summer Special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. So thank you so much for stopping by. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so very much for those of you whom have donated. Take care and